And welcome to this very special edition of the Factor Uncensored Thanksgiving Day edition. We have some great conversation and rules to live by. Let's get to the show inside of Fielding's right here in River Oaks. And here at the Factor Head table, we have our religious leaders who are going to guide us today for Thanksgiving. Glad to see all of you, Dr. Ruth Olison, Pastor Alan Lamar Patterson, and Dr. Brandon Williams. Glad to have you all here. So let's begin with the conversation of being thankful, Dr. Ruth. When it comes to being thankful, how would you describe that, and what should we be thankful for?
Well, in spite of everything, we have a lot to be thankful for. Number one, we're still here. Number two, we have relationships. We have family, we have friends, and you know what? We have another opportunity. And for those of us who are followers of Christ, we have the Holy Spirit, we have promise, we have a new day. Every single day we have life, and we have a chance to make things better.
And Dr. Williams, if you don't feel that, if you don't see that around you as an individual, how do you find that appreciation and that worth if you don't feel that love, you don't see that relative?
Yeah, I think it's about making sure that we're intentional to look for it. Sometimes I always say that gratitude is a matter of perspective as well, right? So it's about being able to find and intentionally look for the small things around us. Even when we can't see it, we've got to look for it, and we've got to be able to know that the mindset of looking at things from a place of scarcity to a place of abundance is a choice. And so trying to attain that, trying to work every day in creating this culture, these rhythms of gratitude is what I always try to pull from.
And Pastor Patterson, how do you let, if you are one of those people out there dealing with a lot of anger, and now is the time to be with your family, your friends, but you're mad about this, you're mad about that, you feel like that you've been victimized by people around you, and it may be just in your mind, but how do you deal with that?
It's all about perspective, right? So, as a man thinks in his or her heart, so is he or she. So I've got to train myself how to think. And then when I think, I will think. It's like frick and frack. They go together. Whatever my mind is on, that's what I'm going to meditate on. So stay off the negative, keep it positive, think, and then you'll think. So how do you do that? You recognize God's grace. You want to hold someone else accountable for the actions they've done. Think about how God could have held you accountable, and you'll think, right? Recognize God's grace in your life and what he's done. What is grace? It's undeserved. What is grace? It's unmerited. What is grace? It's unlimited. That's a lot to thank God about in my life. So focus on me and not others. And then once you recognize God's grace, then you can reflect on his goodness. Look how good God has been to us in spite of us. Now let's share that goodness, not just at the table, on how good this table looks, or how good the table's gonna look on Thanksgiving, but think about how good God has been to me. And that reflecting on his goodness will do this. It will cause me to respond with gratitude. Now I have an attitude of gratitude because I'm no longer on the negative. Now I'm on the positive. And then you know what? I can extend grace now, even to those who may not deserve it. Because as my dad says, we got to learn how to love unlovable people. That's life.
You're right about that. But for many of us, we have that default that we can lean on God or a higher power that we believe in. What if you don't have that default? What if you're not a believer?
And so here's what I like to say. If you can throw up 26 letters and they all fall in a row, and then you can prove to me that randomly they just all fall in a row, A, B, C, D, F, then you could say there's no God. But if they fall, and you have to put them in different words and so forth, then you have to know that there's someone behind the order of everything that we do. And so think a little deeper about the situation. Don't argue with it. Just open your eyes and see a baby or see a bird or see a butterfly that I saw the other day that people misunderstood and thought it was a worm at one time. And see where you've come from and what you've come to and what are the possibilities. And I think there'll be a thread of God that you'll see in that. So maybe you don't believe it yet, but come on, let's talk about it. Let's try it. Let's look. Let's read. Let's study. Let's go over to Mount KRIV. Let's come to Beulah Lane. Let's study.
And Dr. Williams, for those who are searching for that connection with God or whomever it may be in their mind, how do you guide them there if they are looking for that? Especially when you talk about people who are just about logic, and I only believe what I can see and what I can prove.
Well, I think sometimes we have to think about things that are intangible, right? I love the approach to looking at the small things. Sometimes I am a big gratitude walk person, right? So every day, I get up every day to be able to find those small things in why the colors of the flowers are the way that they are, where the wind is, things that we can't see. However, on that search to be able to find meaning, to be able to find life, when we're going through times like many of us are during these periods where we may not have the material things, being able to find the roots underneath the whys to life, the gratefulness behind family and the intangible things, I think goes a long way in this period.
All right, we want to thank you guys for joining us at the Factor Thanksgiving table. The
Thank
head
you.
table, Dr.
Come
Ruth.
on now. I'm glad I didn't have to
Once
cook.
again, there you go. And of course, you can catch all you guys at your houses of worship here in Houston. We appreciate your time. And we'll be back with more Factor Uncensored in just a moment as we continue our Thanksgiving special. Don't go anywhere. And welcome back to the Factor Uncensored for our Thanksgiving special. We're here at Fieldings in River Oaks, where you can clearly see the food is top notch. But when you go to some family members' houses, friends, it's not always gonna be like this, right guys? We got Nate here, the biggest, DJ Superstar, and Billy Sorrells himself. So Billy, have you gone to any Thanksgiving dinners that you regretted?
Yes, I have. When I was married to my first wife, yeah. All of them Thanksgivings was bad. You know, I already knew. I knew it was bad because it was too much green juice. She didn't know how to, use the right spoon with the holes in it. Now everything on my plate is got green juice on it. If you don't know how to cook, this a green juice gumbo, baby. Then, some people get them cheap styrofoam plates, from the dollar store. Yeah. Now when you put it in the microwave longer than 30 seconds, your whole plate done disintegrated into your food. It's bad. She put my deviled egg in the microwave. That's when I knew it was bad. I didn't know it. I put the deviled egg in my mouth because I thought it was, cold. I burnt the whole top of my mouth out.
All right, Nate, I've seen some visuals in what you've encountered and experienced.
Yes, I have a diverse friend group. I've been to a few Friendsgivings, okay? And one of them had macaroni and cheese in a crock pot. Like the macaroni and cheese never even hit the oven. Like it was just, it was no brown, there was no like crust on top. You could tell it was like only one cheese, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't right. And at the end of the Friendsgiving, it was still in the crock pot. That's how you know, that's how you tell people your food ain't good without telling them your food ain't good.
What happens if that cook who brought that food asks, how was it?
Oh, everybody loved it. I'm just gonna be like, everybody loved the food and gonna keep it moving. Like, what did you think? It was great. Right over there. I'm kind of full, Like, yeah, I'm good.
All right.
I'll be polite. It's Thanksgiving. I want to keep it nice.
Yeah, be
the
thankful.
day after. I'm gonna tell you what it really was.
The biggest, your thoughts on, have you been to any dinners where you're like, what the hell is going on here?
I wouldn't say a dinner, but I'd say what they call it, like the potluck at work, when everybody put in. That's the worst. That's the worst. When you get to the table and you see that they didn't put this potato salad with the raisins in it, I can't do it. I can't do it. And we all know that Sarah over there made it, and it's like, oh, man. And she probably the sweetest old lady in the office. But no, ma'am, I'm not eating that. You will not. No, I can't do it. So I say more so I like to stay away from the potlucks at work. It ain't even about the dinner, because usually, my friend group, everybody can cook. But once you get to going to work and mixing with them different people, oh, nah, it's out of there.
You don't even go afterwards and like, hey, that was really great.
Nah,
Sarah.
See, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna speak on it. So if you ask me, you gonna hit a real. I can't do
hurt
it.
feelings
I
to
can't
me.
lie to you. I'm not gonna be respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Like the young folks say, I'm gonna respectfully and I'm gonna speak my truth. I gotta do it to you.
All right,
That's just me.
superstar. What are we seeing? What are we seeing? What have we witnessed?
Fruit salad. I don't like fruit salad.
I think
like,
our producer, Sonora, made some
I don't
fruit salad.
do that with
a
the
few
oil
days ago.
and with the like coconut stuff.
She was
on
so
there.
proud
I
of
don't
it. She
do
said
all
it came from
that.
Third Ward.
No. I don't do it. And I've accidentally said something at a dinner before, not knowing the person was behind me.
How do you even handle that if they overhear you?
I just said, I was like, oh my God, I am so sorry. I was like,
You supposed to double down.
but I was like, but you know what though? But girl, I had to kind of play it off like in a joking way and then go hide my tail, get a shot. I tried to offer something afterwards, but yeah, it was.
But you know what you got to
dumb.
do too with those Friendsgivings and potlucks? You got to help set up so then you can know who brought each dish. Because I want to know, do you have animals? You know, because everybody treats their pets differently. Do you got pets in the kitchen? Are they on the couch? Let me look at your Facebook and your Instagram scroll and see like how do you care for your pets and are they everywhere? You know, like I need to know who brought it.
Can't have no hair in the food.
Okay,
like
yeah. I definitely do
I don't
that.
like that.
Yeah. I'm like,
Ooh, yeah.
cats and kitchen pictures
And
on
then
social
smelling
media,
like
I'm not eating your food. That's why I help set up. I'm very helpful in the beginning. I need to understand the lay of the land.
If you stink, we don't want to get you food. Let's go with that. We ain't got to see the
Your
picture of the
hair is
house.
always greasy. We don't want it. You know, because it's like it's certain hygiene tips that you can just kind of, tell already. Like, I don't eat out of your house. Like, I knew whose house is like.
You don't even iron your shirt. I don't want you to cook.
Okay.
Oh, y'all going too far.
I mean, but no, for real though. For the actual potluck, they came in with a wrinkled shirt. We're not eating
Can't
it.
do it.
Oh, come on, y'all.
I'm not
Really?
eating it. I'm not.
A wrinkled shirt?
Presentation is everything.
Oh, a presentation, kind of. Like
your
this presentation.
presentation,
Like I wouldn't do this.
Oh, you not gonna put the
I don't
garnish
do a
and
whole
all?
turkey on the table.
What do you do? Like a
Somebody's
turkey
gonna have
breast?
it sliced up already, or
She go to HEB
or-
and
or
go get all the
I'm not cooking. I've never even cooked.
Really? Oh, wow. Yeah, we do a full turkey and we have all the sides and, like make it nice. That's the one day of the year, one of the 2 days out of the year we use the actual dining table and everything.
So we got
Yeah.
20 seconds. Is there anything so extreme you will not eat if a relative brings it, like chitlins? Would you eat it?
I would try it. I'm Nigerian. We have pepe soup and that's goat chitlins. Like, I'll eat it. Yeah, I'll try it.
Anything?
Give me sushi. I don't want no chitlins. Y'all can have it. I eat some sushi.
I'll try everything once. I do it.
Billy,
if I know
wrap
who did
us
it.
up.
I'm eating everything in the oink. The oink and the bake. Yeah, all of that.
There you go. Thank you guys for joining us here at Fieldings for Thanksgiving for the Factor Uncensored. We'll be back with more Factor Uncensored in just a moment. Don't go anywhere.
This program is being brought to you by Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer.
And welcome back to the Factor Uncensored, our Thanksgiving special. And what would Thanksgiving be without these two, the Lewises from the Monica Lewis School of Etiquette? We're glad to see you guys. And of course, this is the time of year we need you the most, Monica, when we're talking about behavior.
Yes.
Bad behavior. Getting rid of bad behavior at the dinner table,
Yes.
at the house. People will be there. First of all, let's start there. How long should they be there?
Well, first of all, you need to let the family know that it's going to be a 3-hour, 4-hour event, and let them know ahead of time. And then as for the guests, when you see the host loading up and everything, putting things up, that's your time to leave.
So if they're still there right now at 10:30 watching this on The Factor,
It's time for you to go. Yeah.
take that advice for Christmas as well.
Yes.
Don't live in people's houses. Don't camp out.
Yes. Look at the cues and the clues. If they're getting to-go containers, if they're cleaning up and they hugging people, oh, see you later. We'll see you for Christmas.
Don't kick your shoes off.
No, that's the time to find your shoes and put them on. Yeah.
And how about the actual visit? I'm always concerned when relatives come and they want to stay 4 days, 5 days.
No. We need to set a standard. So when you're making the invitation, it's okay to ask them, where will you be staying? Where, are you staying here? Are you going to stay at the hotel? My home is available for 2 days. And if they're saying they're staying for 4, well, I can get you for those 2 days and let them know that they'll need to have accommodation somewhere else, or even offer them a suggestion of a hotel or Airbnb next to your home.
What if that starts a whole argument?
It shouldn't. It's your house, your rules.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It shouldn't, and it shouldn't. Because they should be prepared for that. If they're planning a vacation for the holiday, then they should also plan accommodations for the holiday and not just assume that it's going to be your home. Unless you've already put it out there, like, come stay with me. But if you didn't put it out there, then they should make the plans to find their own lodging.
And what about the conversations that you have with your family while they're there for a day or two, or, day after Thanksgiving, everyone wants to talk? What should you avoid? How far should you go with those conversations?
And again, we are family, so you know your family dynamic, right? And so this year, the past few years has been up and down, right? With the political arena and all of that. So you set the tone, and so it's okay to say we're not going to have that conversation. Let's talk about something else. Let's do this instead of this. But as the host, you are in charge of the tone of the home. Now, if you know your host is already hostile, you may want to sit this year out. If you don't want to, because the thing is, sometimes it's hard for us to say or decline the invitation. It's okay to decline. Say, hey, you know what? I'm going to be low key this Thanksgiving. Thank you for the invite. I'm going to be really chill this year, but I hope you have a great Thanksgiving, right? Yeah. But as the host, it's your job to set a tone, a respectful tone, so that everyone can enjoy it. Because if it's already been a family issue for years, Thanksgiving is not the day that we're going to resolve it.
That's right. Absolutely. Now, for those who want to get very personal, like, who are you freaking this week? A family member.
It's always that one family member.
Right,
lack of boundaries.
Lack of boundaries. Say any damn thing to you in the public, so how do you even deal with that?
You stop it right then. You say, that's not something we're going to discuss right now. That's not a conversation you and I will ever have. And you end it right there. It's okay to set a boundary for yourself, even with your family members, because if they come at you sideways, you stop it right there. Because there's a way to ask everything. So, are you seeing somebody? That's different than who you're sleeping with. So if they say, are you seeing somebody? You can then say, yes, I am. That's too new. I don't really want to share right now. Or yes, I am. This is somebody that I think you may want to meet, when the time is right. But if they're coming at you with a direct question, you can stop them with a direct boundary. No, we're not talking about that. No, let's change the subject. No, Mom, no, Dad, we're not going there. And it's fine.
And what about other issues that may be brought up at family events, talking about money? They got an old beef between a brother and sister, or two brothers, and they want to bring that up at the dinner table.
At the dinner table, it's going to happen.
One another.
And like I said, you go back to that rule. You stop it right there, because that's an issue that predates the holiday.
Right.
So if it started, if they owed you money,
predates the holiday.
It predates
I like
the
that.
holiday. Yes. If they started out, borrowing money in February, they're not going to pay you back today. So let's just leave it alone. Ask them after it's over. Circle back with them. But that's one of the things that we will constantly have to deal with our family. And yes, it is true. They borrowed the money. They lived that life. They bought that car and they drove it to the dinner. You saw it. We saw it. We don't have to address it right then.
Now, if you're bringing a date, say, and that date wants to stay overnight with you at the family house, but the family doesn't know it, how do you...
Say that again.
You're walking heavy now, Isaiah.
Well, first of all, you need to let the host know that you're bringing a date.
Right.
Now, you always have that family member, and you know who you are in my family. Look, don't bring a different person every year, and then you leave them at the house and want us to entertain them, right? So already let your date know up front, hey, this is the dynamic of my family. they're gonna ask you this gonna be our one accord answer, and we're leaving together. It's no staying over, it's none of that. Because, I mean, then the host gotta find the living arrangements for you and all of that. Don't do that.
Right. You know your grandmother don't play that. You know what I'm saying?
You already know.
You already know. So if they can't sleep together, don't invite them over.
Yes.
That's just how we're going to do it.
All right, Darren and Monica from the Monica Lewis School of Etiquette, thank you guys for
Yes,
joining us,
thank
and
you.
we'll see you back here for Christmas.
That's right.
We'll look forward to
Thank
it.
you.
And we'll be back with more Factor Uncensored from Fieldings here in River Oaks on our Thanksgiving special. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm and all is bright. Round young virgins, mother and child, holy and so tender and mild. Sleep heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Hey, yeah. Silent night. It was a holy, holy, holy night. Shepherds quail at that side. Glorious streams from heaven above. Heavenly, heavenly hosts, they sing hallelujah. Yeah, Christ the Savior is born. Oh, Christ the Savior is born. On behalf of our family today, we want to welcome you and yours to the beginning of the most beautiful time of the year. It is the time to be grateful. It's the time to love. It's the time to give. It's the time to receive love. This is a season of gifts, and the greatest gift that we received was the redemption of our sins by the Savior that was born to show you that He's not mad at you, that He's absolutely, positively in love with you.
And welcome back to the Factor Uncensored on Thanksgiving night, and we're here at Fieldings in River Oaks where we're celebrating Thanksgiving. But what I look forward to, and we have these two here with us, is shopping Black Friday. Getting up early in the morning, getting out in the crowds. We have the Lewises here, Darian and Monica Lewis from the Monica Lewis School of Etiquette. So how should we prepare? How should we approach Black Friday shopping?
Well, the key word, approach. So you got to have a plan. This is not the time to just go walk the aisles and we're just going casually. You have to have a plan. What you're trying to get off Black Friday, whether you can get it online or rather get in the store.
But
so
in person
already
is always so much better.
Yes,
But it makes it so much easier if you already have gone online and decided what items can be bought online first. Then
wanna know.
Yeah, you got
Okay,
to know.
so you just wanna
see,
fight. That's all you wanna do.
You here for the smoke.
I'm here
We're
for
trying
trouble.
to eliminate that. No, sir. No, sir.
yeah,
We
yeah.
will not do that this year.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a plan, and we're going to show up with our plan.
Right.
And we're going to execute the plan when we get in store. So, like you said, it's not the time to just walk through the aisle trying to see what you can see. You should know what you want and start to, formulate a plan and divide and conquer. It's
Yes.
okay to travel with two.
Yes.
But then once you do that, you want to pick back up and make sure that once you have purchased the item, you're in the line. So two of you together. If y'all
Right.
came as two, you got to leave as two. Stand
Right.
in the line together. Don't hold a spot because that's where stuff starts.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
People are holding the spot, somebody comes in, and then it's
Yeah.
like 10 other people. That's
I'm the
gonna
one
create
who
it.
start that
See,
trouble.
Oh,
I like to
yeah,
start
no,
that
sir.
trouble.
No.
Well, before we even get into the store, let's talk about this parking lot.
Okay,
Because
got it,
that's where
got
the
it.
fight starts. That's where it begins. So literally, if someone is waiting on a spot, that is not your time to swoop on in and count it a blessing. You're counting on a fight to happen.
Right.
So wait your turn, and if there's someone spot first, let them have it and find another spot.
Right.
So
And if you're not physically handicapped,
Right.
or you don't have that placard or that decal, don't park in the handicapped spot because you want preferred parking. We're
Yeah.
just not going to do it.
yes,
You're ruining
yes.
my whole trip.
Yes, yes.
My whole trip has been ruined.
You know it. We're
Yes.
trying
Now,
to
what
eliminate.
about going comfortable?
Right.
Some people want to dress up, wear their fancy labels and all of that. You got to be
You-
comfortable for Black
you
Friday.
have to be comfortable. Now, we know when you're not comfortable, when you have that limp, so always know that's an advantage for us that really want to shop. Because,
Push 'em down.
Right. No, don't push them down. But look, no, we're not pushing because
Triple.
we don't want you locked up for over the Good Friday, right? So always remember, dress comfortable, dress in comfortable shoes, dress in comfortable clothes. But then also, even when you're getting those items, make sure you have a plan on how you're going to pack these items in your car,
exactly,
right?
exactly.
And so, like he said, you can bring 2 or 3 people. That means that you take this out, I take electronics, so you can get everything that you want. Always remember, it's a time to have fun. We're shopping, our adrenaline is running, but we want to make sure that we are kind and being peaceful.
Now, what if you bring your kids with you? And I'm like, I see a whole family. They got all their kids in line. They holding me up. Why didn't you leave those kids at home?
Because that was a part of the plan. They was in the toy
Right.
section.
There's laws about leaving little kids at home, so you might have to
Leave 'em in
do.
the car. It ain't hot yet. It ain't hot yet.
They
Oh,
will
'cause
not
you
be
going early in the
escaping
morning.
folks.
Yeah, he
That-
just kidding.
He's
He
just kidding.
Yes,
Right.
yes. But also find somebody to take care of your kids too. Pay them something because
Right.
let me tell you, when you want to shop with a free mind,
Right.
not
Right.
worrying about somebody took your child or you forgot about your child.
So leave them
you
with
know?
your grandmother that's staying for the weekend. With
Okay,
them.
yeah,
yeah. Let them
yeah.
watch the kids
Yeah.
while you go and do the Black Friday.
Yeah.
And you brought up safety. Making sure your packages are safe in your car and being aware of your surroundings.
Right.
Being aware of your surroundings.
Unfortunately, we live in a time where you have to be aware of your surroundings. Keep your head on a swivel. Make sure that whatever you're intending to pay with is something that you can store securely, like with your credit card. Use the tap. And once you actually have the items, if you're going to put them in your trunk, make sure they're locked. Make sure your car is locked. Make sure you're parking in a well-lit area. Do all the things that are required to keep yourself safe. That's why we say travel in a group. Because
Right.
that way, there's safety in the law of numbers,
Right,
right?
right.
So you want to do that. And then always stick to places that you're comfortable with shopping. This isn't the time to venture off into a neighborhood that you don't know anything about.
Right, right.
Parking in a spot you don't even know anything about.
Yeah.
Let's use some practical rules and safety tips to keep everybody safe.
Should we pack our piece if we go?
If
The
it's
piece of
legal.
God, the piece that passes all
if you
understanding.
have
Everyone
license.
has a gun.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Oh, I thought you were saying your Bible. You were saying your gun.
I know I've been
If you're licensed.
Right.
Take care of yourself.
Yes.
Always remember, take care of yourself. Keep your eyes open, okay? And if you have too much stuff, it's always good to drop things off and come back out in the streets and shop again.
And of course, do you plan your day out in this way where you take a break, go
Yes.
have coffee, have breakfast, have lunch, depending on how long you're going to be
Right.
out,
Right.
and then wrap it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I recommend that because a lot of the stores actually do that. Some of them start delaying the sales so that they don't have this big influx of people at the beginning. So it's good to know when the certain things are going to go on sale, if there's a time, and so you can plan your day. You know, so you can almost do like a shopping crawl. You know, so you're starting at this store, go to this store, break for lunch, reset, go back to the other stores,
and reset your car.
and reset
so
your
that
car
means,
as well.
you would have had time to drive.
And this is the time to bring the SUV. So you bring the big whip out
There you
for
go. All
Black
right.
Friday.
Thank you, guys. Always good to see you. And we'll be back with more Factor Uncensored in a moment. And we're at Fieldings with the owner, Carrie Attar. Glad to have you here on the Factor Uncensored. We've had you on before, but now we're on your turf. Incredible place you have here in River Oaks.
Thank you. Welcome to Fieldings. Coming up on a year. It's been great.
And of course, you have more than just this location. You have other locations around Houston.
We do. Fieldings is 12 years old. We have Wood Grill in the Woodlands. We have Fieldings Local Kitchen and Bar. And we also have Fieldings Catering, which takes care of all of Houston.
And of course, you took care of us for Thanksgiving. And of course,
Thank
there
you.
are plenty more holidays coming, like Christmas, New Year's Eve, Valentine's Day. So let's take a look around for those who are interested in coming here, checking you out.
And we are open on Christmas, Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, and New Year's Day.
You want all the business, Carrie.
We want to take care of our community.
There you go.
Come on into the kitchen. Let me
All
show
right,
you around.
we'll follow you.
Thank you.
Great looking place here.
Thank you.
Oh, wait. Let's come back. Is this a private dining room?
This is a private dining room. We can see 12 people up here. You can do a rehearsal dinner, a business meeting, wedding proposal,
all
nine
ready to
yards.
go.
It's all ready to go. Whether it's a curated menu or off the menu itself, top drawer all the way around.
An incredible menu you guys have, and you said you searched the world to come up with the right ingredients, the right method to cook your food.
We do. My chef partner, Edilberto Gonsalves, who's our corporate chef, unbelievably talented. We look for the best, cleanest, all natural products, and we bring food from all over the world. Even though Fieldings River Oaks is a steakhouse, we have global dishes, and we're going to show you a couple of them right now.
Let's go on back.
All right, come on, let's take a peek.
This is the kitchen here at Fieldings, secret area.
Yeah.
Not everyone can walk back here. You got to have an invitation. Carrie.
So, over here on this side, we have our bakery. We make all our breads from scratch. That's Gia. And we do our own sourdough, our brioche. We do our own gelato. We do all our own chocolate work. We make all our cookies. And it is so good. And of course, all natural. Nothing unnatural in the
And when it comes to your customers, your clients out there, which dessert do they prefer the most? Number one on your list.
I would say it's a tie between Bananas Foster, which we do tableside with our own version, and then one called croissant bread pudding, and people just love that dessert.
It sounds fancy and delicious.
It is.
What do we have here?
These are some of our dishes here that we have. As I said, we are a steakhouse. This is our cowboy ribeye, 44 farms, 36 ounces, grilled over post oak wood with truffle butter. And then you can get that either with Kennebec potatoes, one of two ways. We have truffle fries, regular fries, dashi broccoli. This is our pasta bolognese. It's a rotori pasta with a meat sauce done with smoked pork jaws. And it's just amazing. And with burrata. Of course, burrata is mozzarella stuffed with stracciatella. And then our signature seafood dish, bronzino over spinach and gnocchi with a Nuit Prat sauce. Nuit Prat is a dry French white vermouth, and then finished with pea tendrils and fiends herb. Just a wonderful, wonderful dish.
And of course, the restaurant is designed for dates, families, whatever you want.
That's right. That's exactly right. If you want to do a date night, you can do it. You can have a business meeting. You can have a first date, family night. We see families here from all over the community. It's just really well and comfortable, and it's also great for special occasions.
And for those who are interested in coming here, where should they go to get more information? Your website, social media, what?
Yeah, you can go to fieldings.com. That's the best place to go, and then Fieldings River Oaks. But you'll also see Fieldings Wood Grill, Fieldings Catering, and Fieldings Local Kitchen and Bar.
All right, Carrie, thank you for
Thank you, Isaiah. Appreciate it.
have done our job on Thanksgiving Day, and of course, we gave out most of our stuff yesterday to the community. We're talking about the homeless give out by the Isaiah Factor and Friends, and we had a lot of help. We had Sherry Handrinos from JD Silva and also Matthew Purvis from Big Star Cadillac. Why did you guys decide to help out?
You know, we like to help out every month doing whatever it may be in the community. Last year we did over 500 coats or 1,000 coats at Christmas time, and we'd like to do something every holiday, but not just the holidays. I think it's important to look at what's really needed. I think everyone obviously thinks of food at Thanksgiving, but these are some essentials that we were able to team up together, and the last week at the office put things together, and at the dealership they were working hard to get things collected, and I think it's just an essential that we overlook every day. So we always want to do that's also needed. You know, it's sometimes I think oversought in the holiday season.
And many of these packages went to the homeless community in downtown Houston. Can we show some of what's in the package there?
Yeah, absolutely. So everything is brand new, you know, brand new toothpaste, wipes, hand sanitizer, deodorants, toothbrush, Q-tips, just any tampons for women, sanitary items, just to have something small that you can also put in a backpack you can take with you. Because, you know, remember, a lot of the homeless are mobile. They may not be in the same spot all the time. So something that is going to be essential that also lasts a while. You know, we got the big stuff in here, and make sure that it can be actually helpful and used.
Absolutely. One of the important points you mentioned, that's why Factor and Friends stopped giving out food, because we'd go out and give them food during Thanksgiving, and they were plate after plate after piled up, and they're not going to eat it, or it will go bad, and we don't want to be responsible for them getting sick. So these care packages will last a whole lot longer.
Absolutely.
And Matthew, you guys at Big Star Cadillac also got involved. Why was it important for you to give back yesterday?
Sure, it was super important to give back yesterday, just to be a part of the community. Like she said, you know, it's super important for us to be there for everybody that's around us, whether it's your neighbor, whether it's your customer at your dealership, whether it's somebody that you've never met before. Just being there for somebody is super, super vital to us as a store and as a community to thrive together.
And this is not the first time this year that you guys have given back. You give back year-long, but a couple of weeks ago you gave to veterans as well.
Sure, yeah. So we gave out some meals to veterans as well as a little bit of toiletries, just because sometimes those things get overlooked. And especially the veteran community in our Houston area, we want to make sure that they feel valued because they protected us back home. And they extremely, extremely deserve that aspect of grace and community wealth to be shared upon them.
And whether it's homeless or it's the veterans, how is it when they show the appreciation for what you guys do at Big Star Cadillac?
Sure. It feels great to us. I mean, just like any other person, when you give something, you feel tremendous about it. And it's nice because you don't have to worry about getting something in return. And that's not the goal of it. The goal is just to give and provide and support. And when you're able to do that for somebody, it creates leaps and bounds, not for just yourself being the person that gives it to it, but the community as well, because then that person may go on and give something as well.
And Sherry, for you guys at JD Silva, you guys have a charitable arm where you give out as well. And what is it like to see the appreciation from the community?
Yeah, the JDS Legacy Foundation, Jonathan Silva is a veteran as well, so we do a lot in the community overall, not just the veterans, right, but across the board. And it just means a lot because the more that we can connect with our community, in turn, I think it just all comes together. So being able to partner together with other great organizations in town and you guys to make sure that people get what they need is great.
All right, thank you guys and happy Thanksgiving. We appreciate you turning out for Factor and Friends Thanksgiving giveaway.
No problem.
No matter how much I hate you, and I don't want nothing to do with you and your crazy ways. You make me mad, sometimes crazy, and my head keeps spinning. I walk around like I'm in a daze. Just when I think I can get over you, something about you pulls me back in. I'm in love, in love, in love with you. In love, it's true. I'm in love, insanely in love with you. And it's crazy. I think maybe I'm losing my mind. Girl, I think sometimes I'd rather be alone without you. I get these feelings I can't explain, no, baby. These opportunities knocking, and I wanna answer. But you got this crazy effect on me, because sometimes it's the one that you love the most that brings you a world of pain. I'm in love with you. I'm in love, it's true. You got me in love, same in love. And it's crazy. You see, I think, baby, I'm losing my mind. I don't wanna want you. I don't wanna need you, no. I feel for you. Listen, I don't wanna love you like I do, but I do. It's so true. I do, girl, and I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind, my mind. Yeah. Oh, I'm in love, in love, in love with you. I'm in love, love, it's true. You got me in love, insanely in love. It's crazy. You see, I think, baby, girl, I'm in love. You got me thinking about you every day, every night of my night, every night of my week, every day of my month. You got me driving around this city. You got me looking for you, girl, you're pretty. And I don't know what's wrong with me, but I think that I'm in love. I'm in love. What's wrong with me?
And we want to thank you for joining us tonight here on The Factor Uncensored for our Thanksgiving Day special. And we'd also like to thank our host at Fieldings here in River Oaks. You have a great one.